Hi, everybody. And first off, I want to say thanks for everyone taking part in this week's Tuesdays with Morla. I asked for Twitter questions for Eskimos head coach Kavis Reed, and got a good result, and got some good questions to ask you, Kavis, so I hope you're ready. Here we go. First and foremost, a couple of questions on the game against the Edmonton Oilers. We heard about that on the weekend. It was an April Fool's joke, of course, but tell me about your thoughts on that and just the possibility about playing first a hockey game, then a football game against the Oilers.
I went and watched them play the Los Angeles Kings on Friday night with my son, and I realized that those guys are really fast. And they're not small guys as well, but I really think that on the football field we might have an advantage, but on the ice, I don't know if we can hold our own against those guys.
I think there's a lot of guys in their team who have played football, but not a lot of guys in your team who have skated.
Ooh, and they skate very fast. I'm impressed with the athleticism those guys have, but I think we might have the intimidation factor, though.
Yeah, you're quite possibly right. All right, let's move along. A question from Kenda to get the real questions going. He wants to ask you about the biggest thing you learned last year, your first year as a head coach, the biggest thing you learned with the job compared to being an assistant coach for so many years.
People management in terms of the coaches, how you organize your coaches, how you communicate with your coaches to make certain that what you're expecting are actually carried out, and making certain that there's constant feedback and dialogue with the coaching staff to make certain that the product on the field is what we're going to be proud of.
Question from Andrew. In your mind, the Eskimos' best and most important off-season acquisition?
You know, we've had a number of tremendous acquisitions this offseason, and to pinpoint one would be not doing justice to the other guys, but if I had to answer the question, I think last year we were really looking for the X receiver, and when we got Greg Carr, he's big in stature and also big in terms of the role that he's going to fill for us.
All right, that was on offense. Question about your defense from Terry. How different a defense will it be under Mark Nelson compared to Rich Stupid?
It will be different. Rich was more of a 30 guy, meaning 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. For us, we're going to be more conventional in terms of having 4 down linemen and working from that perspective. So you'll see a bit of a difference.
A couple of questions to wrap us up about your pregame speeches. TSN got in the dressing rooms this year, and you had some great speeches that everybody enjoyed. A couple people wanted to know how much time you spent on them and how much did you work on them. And Ryan wants to know, did you ever find your bicycle?
No, I didn't find it, and it'll be a continuous search this upcoming season for it. There is no prep work. Usually about a minute before the warning, I usually lay down before my locker and compose myself and gather my thoughts, but there is no prep work in it. Too much to go going on during the week to actually prepare for a pregame speech.
All right, there you go. Ask Kavis was our segment today on Tuesdays with Morley. Thanks for all your questions, and we'll see you next week.